All right. Hi, everyone. This is Professional High Priestess, and I'm here to do the What is Their Karma reading. I was trying to do the readings yesterday, and I forgot my router died, and I was like, I'm just going to take a little bit of break, restore my energy, and then I'm going to do the readings starting again tomorrow. So if you go on Patreon, I have put up more of the divinations. I'll finish the rest tomorrow. I've been busy, busy, busy. There's been a lot going on, and I've just been a bunch of tools and work and classes and whatnot. So I apologize if I have not been as present. Plus, me and my twin moved. I just told you we just settled in back to California, and there's a lot going on as we prepare for this war. The warfare.io is still up. There's the resource warfare for people who've been playing with your money. There's the clear up your Akashic records and realign with your higher self. There is the virtual reality warfare for people who have been playing with masquerading magic or technology, identity theft, karma, all of that. And then there's also the separation warfare. If you guys go on Patreon, I did a whole 1 hour and like longer class on separation, and it was really, really powerful. That's why I just decided I'm going to do a 6-part class. It's going to be a whole day training coming up this Sunday, and then I'm going to do one again, I believe maybe in October. And if not, then I'm going to host it on a platform where you guys can just go get the class, download it, and do it self-paced. But this class is going to be all about the new energy work system, and it also has you get a free copy of the new Reiki book, as well as a pamphlet on the new system as well that you guys can go ahead and take around with you and whatnot. It's very in depth, very detailed, the whole nine. For those of you guys who did the first level of training, you guys know that it was very powerful, and a lot of you guys were like, letting me know about the different changes that were happening. So there's that. So I'm going to post about that in the comment section. I am open for readings. It's $85 for 30 minutes and $125 for an hour. Okay. And I wanted to just make sure I gave you guys your reading because a lot of you guys have been asking for the what's their karma. All right. So those other 2 readings that I did, I'm going to go ahead and put those on private because I am going to be redoing that series later into the week as we settle in. There was a few announcements that I had made in that other reading, and one of them was basically about how there's a lot of karmic energies that are coming down now because there's a lot of energy that is coming down right now because of what the karmics have created in regards to the misuse and abuse of different spell systems, herbs, crystals, etc. And the releasing of certain information by the use of spy magic, giving it to the pale one, giving it to the enemy for stupid reasons, right? And this is why all magic on this planet has been completely deactivated. Some of you guys who play with spell work or you're spellcasters or you get paid to do magic for people, you've already seen it. Your magic is not working. This is why people are asking for their money back. There's fights, there's chaos, there's that going. For those of you guys who are okay with the Galactic Federation, yes, you can. This new spell system that I'm putting out, you guys can use that for your clients, okay? So, and that's not for everybody. Those are for the people who are not out there acting out, misusing and abusing the work and starting shit. For the Reiki, yes, you can use that with your clients. There's a lot that has gone into that Reiki system. When I show you guys what the fuck they did, you are going to be done. Okay? Downloaded several Reiki symbols. There's over 27 new ones. It's not new, it's the original system. The system that we're using now is actually to bring down alien DNA and curses from a specific federation that's been banished. Okay? So now one of the things here is and I gave you guys some homework in regards to this whole the herbal situation. Have you guys seen cayenne pepper in the stores? No. You either see like this chili powder mix or you can't find it at all, or you find the cheap stuff. And that's because cayenne pepper has been completely deactivated by Ana Cayona, who was the last queen of Haiti, right? We did a whole session on her because of them using it in conflict spells and war magic and anger spells. So a lot of these herbs are getting straight deactivated. You won't be able to find them, as well as the foods, fruits, vegetables. It's going down right now. There is going to be a war. As time goes on, me and my twin, who's right here, some of you guys have heard his voice. Baby daddy, say hi. Thank you. They heard your voice. Right. What? Yeah, my baby daddy is right here. Wow, exactly. Don't put that online. So, anyways, now that I'm the maid, well, actually, anyways, so so anyways, You guys don't know that there's whole planets that get together when my channel goes on. They have like alerts. High priest, she's divinating, and they come to watch the divinations. It's hilarious. My channel got shut down for 7 days because I exposed what they were doing with the moon, and then I also exposed what they were doing in regards to playing games in the last reading. Some of you guys in the they have no option. I had mentioned that one of the karmics, it came up that some karmic had she has to explain why men keep dying around her, and then unfortunately our brother PNB Rock ended up passing away, and they shut down my channel because that was all orchestrated by some of those pale aliens. I wanted to knock him down because of who he was in space. Now one of our brothers, he's currently incarcerated. Some of you guys know him. He's a very famous musician. There was one of these lawyers talking about some, that's okay, it's time, so I need to talk about it. One of these lawyers, they do like case analysis. You guys need to go on that YouTube channel. It's called 11 Alive. It's like Atlanta News. And he was like, their lyrics should be used in court. And there's a lot of states that are trying to pass laws to use song lyrics against people, right? That dude that did that whole video, he passed away because they hit him up because he ended up going to jail for starting shit with that video that ended up getting a lot of people put in jail. It's going down right now, you guys. It's like serious right now. So one of the things that I mentioned was that whole PNB Rock situation. There's a few of these terror holes that were involved in that by doing false divinations and false readings. And a lot of them are getting charges added. A lot of them have been arrested. There's a lot going on right now behind the scenes. The time for playing with spirituality, playing with spell work, playing with tarot, playing with divination is absolutely done. There's whole new systems being brought online because these karmics play too much and those old systems are straight deactivated. Your DNA and your energy is what's going to activate these systems, okay? Period. Now, the whole PNB Rock situation, you guys heard about that in the other video that I made. So go ahead and watch that and listen. But long story short, it was the femme fatale that he was attached to. She was getting readings from Get On, aka Brandy. She was the one that set that up and was starting her own shit. And bitches from Philly were coming to get readings from her. And she was going back and forth and starting shit with his name and her name and all that stuff, and wrapped up a whole bunch of nonsense and fuckery. And he got shot at Roscoe's. And it was all a setup. And she's gotten pulled in for questioning to talk about that. Thank you. There's a lot going on right now. Time's up for the karmics, and I talked about this in one of my Stay in Your Lanes, that these karmics are going to be completely blocked from God. There's a specific spell you can cast when karmics are doing too much, and it's called, it goes, and that's basically like they'll be blocked from anything that is of God. So blocked from the hyperdimensional language, blocked from using herbs, blocked from using any type of mineral work or spell work or sigil work or anything that was created by God or created by the high priestess, or that was created by the high priestess who is of God, right? So, okay, are you sure anybody can just do that spell? No, because God is watching. Like, why would a devil be able to use my work? You see, there's a lot that has gone on behind the scenes, and this is one of the reasons why I was gone, and you guys are going to start to see the manifestation of that. Timestamp. So we'll go ahead and get the reading started now, so I just have to give a message about what was going on. Again, warfare.io, it is jumping, it is cracking. I'm going to do a video for you guys. If you got the warfare.io, wait, I'm gonna do a free video for you guys where you guys just come online and you ask about like what's going on. But usually there's like something on there where the minute you go and submit, you go ahead and you see how the work is gonna manifest. People are like, it worked in real freaking time. That shit is not a joke. I've been telling you about some of these tech companies that went to go play with me on my twin because they want to take our coding language, and it is backfired. Every single day, this company has laid off 800 people. That company has fired half their staff. This company has lost everything. The CEO is going to jail. The CEO is passing away because they went to go play a game and it backfired. Okay? That's all I have to say. Now, one thing that I did want to talk about, and she wanted me to talk about this, hey, sister, Tanisha Chong, her federation is listening as well, too. And her name is Lakeisha. I believe her name is Lakeisha Chong. I apologize. And she was a famous... she was a famous hairstylist and a fashion stylist for celebrities. And she recently just passed away. She was 32 years old. She passed away from spell work. And one of the things that she was saying is had she found my channel, she would have never passed away, because there's like this, like, all the different federations, we get together and we can communicate and talk with each other like a cipher. And she was like sharing her story. She was telling the karmics, had you never done magic on Daisy's channel, had I been able to find her channel, me and 9 other people wouldn't have passed away, because of what I was teaching with the spiritual warfare. And I take that very seriously. And Beyonce was involved in her passing and a few other people. And she was friends with Jasmine Sullivan too, who you did not know almost passed away because Beyonce hit her up with magic. And you see the Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Somebody says mentally ill when it's reversed, right? or the other aspect of that, right? And then you got the Seven of Cups as I crack open the deck, right? So one of the things that you guys need to like really be mindful of is it's going down right now. It's important that you take care of your health. It's important that you start fighting your spiritual warfare battles seriously. It's important that you're actively like clearing. She passed away from cancer at 32 years old, like late stage breast cancer. She was only 32. Yeah, and her family has been notified. They know about me. They know about this channel. And I talked to her mom before I put this out, and she wanted me to put this out and let people know like it's important to take care of your health spiritually. It's important to like break magic. And for you guys playing with spell work, stop playing with that shit because they're causing more harm than you fucking can imagine. And it's cute now, but when it backfires on you, it's not cute. So, anyways, we're gonna be working with this divination board. These, you guys have seen some of these, like, oh, I seen these, like, I use them for my picnic, or this is my blanket, or I just use it for decoration. These are actually from the Mayan tradition, and each one of these has like a specific like meaning, right? Like when you see snake skins and patterns, they all have a specific like meaning. I can read those too, and I've actually been downloading like different ones. It's actually very powerful. Downloading different serpents and creating new serpents that carries different type of warfare speech or healing speech or whatever speech, right? Now, this one is saying that I'm the highest high priest. The funny thing is like I went shopping and King Huey, his name is King Huey Clacablaco, right? King Huey Clacawatawaklo. Or you could say it in different ways, but in different hyperdimensional language because they speak two. I believe they speak about four different hyperdimensional languages in the Mayan tradition, but those are the ones that I have access to. All of them, right? So King Huey Grawanai, that's what I call him, Big Brother Huey or King Huey. The sun god, right? These people are still alive. They just went back to their planet. Like it's really not that serious. Yes, I was here millions of years ago. I'm still here. I'm still alive. Stop playing games. You're my federation. If you are from what they call the Graga Inai, or AKA Central America or Latin America. You're of Anacayonas people if you're from the land of Grigewinenai, aka like a specific special fruit for divination, aka the Caribbean, what's that place called? Caribbean, Afro-Latina areas, Cuba, Puerto Rico, Haiti, etc., Dominican Republic. Okay. So, anyways, thank you, Big Brother Huey. Graue. They're master magicians. They're also master astrologers. They're master chemists, and they're basically like the highest high priest of divination, the highest high priest and priestess of divination. So I'm gonna read off in some of you guys' divination for what's their karma. I'm gonna read these off. These are very, very powerful. So the funny thing is I went shopping and I saw this at the corner of my eye. It was the last one in the store. I was like, oh, I want this. And I showed it to King Huey. I teleported him one. And he was like, oh, what? This is the first one ever created. The first one. Each one of them means something different. So it depends on which one you have. Like it means something different, right? Like I had a purple one that's saying I'm the highest high priestess. Huey gifted that to me. Like I was out shopping in a place and he like teleported it and I found it. The same way I told you guys I had like this like silver bear. He teleported that to me and I found it, bear medicine. Cause like they were doing like crazy magic on me and I could have passed away. So with this, I'm going to be doing some divinations with this. I have a different one, but this one is specifically for like when you're talking about karma, warfare, and you're dealing with like high vibrational ancestors that have messages. So I don't think it was a coincidence that I got this one, and then there was another one that I got that's saying I'm the highest type priestess and has everything to do with like house, home, children, etc. Okay, so when you're reading these, you start from the top. Big brother, you get out one, and then you start from the top, please. Start from the top, thank you. Because there's a lot of messages for all signs. So should I do one at a time, or should I do air and then do the reading, or should I do air, fire, water? Okay, you should go ahead and do each sign, and then go ahead and start the divination. King, Big brother, can I go in and what's on? Who is this? And you guys see when I'm doing these readings, these karmics always come out from the planets. Like they watch, there's YouTube in indigenous planets. Imagine this indigenous planet. There's trees and tropical forests and animals like you've never seen, and women still kind of wearing like tikis and like hula skirts and stuff like that. And you got karmics with cell phones and computers starting shit on YouTube. And then they're in my chat starting shit. And we're gonna expose them. They try to put a spell on me because when I was doing the reading, I was hella exposing them in the chat. And one karmic got her head cut off. That's not my fault. Because it came out that she had cloned somebody's like baby daddy and like was running around with him. And I was singing that song. He don't know he might be on tonight. Ooh, he looking good and he talking right. He's the type that can change my life. And something explosive came out about what they were doing. So they played games and my YouTube got shut down for 7 days. But that's fine because somebody got fired. Anyways, Let's look into this. So we're gonna start with air signs. Actually, let me start with earth signs. We'll start with Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Earth signs is good. Okay, let's start with Earth signs. So let's see. Right. The funny thing is they can't block these when it comes to divination because all those divination channels are sealed. So depending on what you're going to be like divinating on, depending on what certain psychedelic you're taking for divination, depending on like what planet you're on as well, and the current astrological transits and what situation you're dealing with, you're going to pull out a different one of these. These are super dope, and not all of them have the same stitching or color or even sequence. So I'm going to be teaching you guys a lot about the different hyperdimensional like culture because we don't learn this and they block us from it, and there's a lot that goes into this. All right. Oh, he looking good and he talking right. She's in a torture chamber and she's like screaming, "Stop!" You can. I'm telling you, these karmics are out of control, really out of control in space, and they come here and acting like badass kids, hella disrupting the class. Like, sit down. Mystical manual with the temple space. Temple space is not from space. They want to be from space or not. Not, they're not on here yet commenting because they had hella Obama phones that they stole from the planet and it all got teleported out. So that's done. We'll see. A few of these hoes got laptops and they've been starting a bunch of shit. They're on OnlyFans too. And they're from space, wearing like long ass traditional garb like this, talking about delicious. Come and see. Okay, we will see. Now let's look into this. Let's go to Earth signs. Get what's that? Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Getting what's that? Let's see what's the karma. For Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo, there's a lot. Thank you, King Huey is going to be helping us with the divinations. Thank you. Oh, my brother, he's like, that's a good the tradition of this. Hey! I love it. Right, Johnny, sit down. Don't hype him up. Right. So let's look into it. So Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. What you need to know is that there is major karma and chaos happening right now as we speak. A lot of the karmics that you're dealing with do not know who they're playing with. In short, they got the game fucked up. What we do to let you know is that there are several karmics who you're going to see pass away in this war. There's going to be a big ass war because of some shit that got started. You're already seeing it brewing with China. It's a lot that went behind that. It's a lot of spell work that went into that, and there's a lot of games that they played to go into that. Oh well. Anyways, a lot of karmics are not going to survive this war. Anyways, moving forward, some of you guys have to know that your finances are going to actually be completely restored. Some of you guys had a lot of money magic done on you. You went through homelessness. You went through not having. You were out there with your kids. You were out there struggling. You lost your job. You were getting fired. People were stealing your money. People were even stealing from your paychecks. You got fired and it wasn't your fault, or they weren't giving your hours at work. What's happening now is the Galactic Federation is doing a lot of work to restore everyone's finances. Please keep using that warfare.io. A lot of you guys have brought karmics to that warfare.io, and because of that, you have gotten blessed. There's one sister who was watching, you got a new job, right? You brought that karmic to that warfare.io, and something explosive got exposed, and that's why you got gifted. There you go. There's a lot of explosive things that are happening right now. What you guys need to know is it's time for you to start doing your clearing, start doing your healing work. The time for false prophets is over. That's a large part of this divination for earth signs. A lot of you guys have been going to false prophets. A lot of you guys are false prophets, and you've been going to false readers. What's going to end up happening is we're dismantling this whole tarot game completely. No longer will illegals be able to make money off tarot or divinations or spirituality. That is done. If you're currently making money off tarot or spirituality in any way, shape, or form, and you're an illegal, and you've been doing illegal shit and acting as an illegal and performing illegal behavior of an illegal or a karmic, you are going to end up in poverty. That is done. As it is, one of your favorite readers is homeless right now. She's getting kicked out of the house that she's living in with that white man. She's fighting every day, claiming that she was assaulted, using all kinds of manipulation and guilt tactics to stay in that place, and you're going to see her homeless once again. And you guys all know who that is. And this is the downloads that they're giving people because some of these karmics have gone for, I guess this is like for Earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Some of these karmics have gone and used portal work. They've used certain type of like glamour spells and portal work to keep you guys wrapped up in like getting spells done from them or getting readings done. Those of you guys who know me know I always tell you guys, if you don't need a reading, I won't take your money. I'm like that, or I'll give you a discount, or I'll tell you, oh, go do this, and you can use that for free since you're not getting your reading done. That type of thing, right? So you guys need to pay attention. But one of the things that's happening here is I feel like this is being talked about because some of you guys have gotten work done by karmics that were playing with satanic magic, and that's why you're getting karma. Some of you guys have gotten like readings done by karmics that were like playing with portal spells or something like that, and you got an entity attachment that jumped onto your crown chakra as you were getting a reading. It's like some shit that's going on right now. That's what's coming up in what's their karma. Or some karmic has gotten a, thank you, Yanni, thank you. Karmics have been getting readings done on the divine feminines and divine masculines. That's the language that we use here. So that's the language that I'm going to use. Thank you, Yanni. Queen Yanni Grewa. Some of you guys have gotten readings done on you without your consent. Some of these karmics have tapped into you. Some of these karmics have used spy magic on you. And because of whatever demonic energy that they were using to do that, it brought a karmic energy into your force field. And some of you guys have been feeling that. What needs to happen now is you guys need to go into serious clearing. There is going to be a major, major explosion for some of these karmics that were playing with that. They want me to go get my spiritual warfare deck, which I felt like I should have got at the beginning. I'll be right back. Let me go get that deck. You don't know if I can young right. Oh, he looking good and talking right. He's a type that can change my life. They should have started that, man. I'm telling you, baby. Google me, baby. Google me, baby. Google me, baby. She's done for it, right? She just looks good. He's